I didn't go to the red carpet because stars show up here whenever I want. Like, for instance, watch this. Britney!
Well, hello.
Britney Spears, what are you doing? I mean, it's wonderful that you're here, but
Yes.
what are you doing here?
Britney Spears has been in the limelight for over 20 years, but fans might not know these facts. Her career-launching debut song, Baby One More Time, was originally intended for another artist. She's been dancing and singing since she was a kid, and she won her first talent show at 6. Though she's best known for her pop career, the Everytime singer also has a background in gymnastics and dance. She honed her skills from an early age, performing in local talent competitions and recitals. In 1999, she told Variety that she traveled an hour to take dance lessons as a kid and studied at the Off-Broadway Dance Center in New York City, which helped prepare her for touring the globe as a teen idol. In recent years, she's shown off her gymnastic skills both on stage and on social media, posting Instagram videos of her intense workouts and gravity-defying routines. In 1999, Spears told Rolling Stone that she started singing into a hairbrush at just 2 years old. But she made her real debut singing What Child Is This at her kindergarten graduation.
Between your heart and mine.
Spears famously starred on the Disney Channel's The All-New Mickey Mouse Club alongside fellow celebrities like Christina Aguilera, Ryan Gosling, Kerry Russell, Justin Timberlake, and J.C. Chasez.
Dale,
Jennifer, Justin, Carrie,
JC,
Britney.
But she was originally rejected from the show because she was too young.
Got it.
She was 8 years old at her first audition, so the casting directors told her to continue studying acting, singing, and dancing.
I feel the need for speed.
She eventually made her triumphant return to the teen variety show in 1993. In the time between, she starred in TV commercials, appeared on Star Search, and studied at New York's Professional Performing Arts School for 3 summers, according to her 1999 interview with Rolling Stone.
Breaking in her new tap shoes.
Just before her big break on the all-new Mickey Mouse Club, Spears landed an understudy role in the Off-Broadway musical Ruthless. In 2014, the show's writer and lyricist, Joel Polly, told the New York Post about meeting Spears, who stepped in as understudy for Laura Bell Bundy.
Cool kids in a show. I was born to entertain.
We thought we're never going to find another girl. We're really screwed, Polly said. And that's when we found Britney Spears. The 10-year-old had singing, dancing, acting, plus confidence and a great mom, and stayed on for 8 months before actress Natalie Portman stepped in as the understudy. The two formed a close friendship in later years, even co-hosting a New Year's Eve party in 2002. And in 2013, Spears told a fan on Twitter that she'd want Portman to play her in the movie version of her life. Spears has said that Janet Jackson and Whitney Houston were some of her early musical icons. The first audition tape that landed her a deal with Jive Records was a performance of I Have Nothing by Houston, and she told Variety in 2018 that she really admired both her and Jackson.
And there's like 20 kids on the show, you sing, you dance, you act, and it's so much fun just because you're in Disney World, you know.
Pop music wasn't her initial direction. In fact, She told Rolling Stone in 1999 that she envisioned herself singing Sheryl Crow music, but younger, more adult contemporary. Ultimately, her label decided it would be better to go more pop. It made more sense to go pop because I can dance to it. It's more me, she said. In the late 1990s, pop groups were all the rage, but few fans probably remember that Spears herself started out in the girl band Innocence. According to the New York Times, the Orlando-based group was meant to be an American version of the Spice Girls, but Spears had big solo aspirations and left to carve out her own career. She might have been on her way to pop superstardom, but even at 17, Spears always knew she wanted to start a family. I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now, but 4 years from now, I definitely want to have a family and children and settle down, she told Variety in 1999. She had her first child, Sean Preston Federline, at 23. The Toxic singer finally got to flex her acting chops on the big screen in 2002's Crossroads. She starred alongside Zoe Saldana and Taryn Manning as childhood best friends who embark on a post-graduation road trip together. According to The Guardian, the original working title for a film was Not a Girl, inspired by the singer ballad I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman, which appeared in the film and on her third album, Britney. Crossroads was written by Shonda Rhimes, who went to become one of the biggest showrunners in TV history, creating hit series such as ABC's Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder.
I can't listen to this.
Spears' debut single inspired one of the most iconic music videos of all time, but the schoolgirl outfit and hallway dance break almost never happened. She told Rolling Stone in 1999 that director Joseph Kahn had an animated vision for a video. They had this really bizarre video idea, this animated Power Ranger wife thing. I said, this is not right. If you want me to reach 4-year-olds, then okay, but if you want me to reach my age group, she continued. So I had this idea where we're in school and bored out of our minds and we have Catholic uniforms on. And I said, why don't we have knee highs and tie the shirts up to give it a little attitude? So it wouldn't be boring and cheesy. Spears has made plenty of iconic music videos, but her personal favorite will probably surprise fans. In 2011, she told Harper's Bazaar that her favorite video is Overprotected. I just think it says a lot. It was directed so well, it was really colorful, and the dancing was amazing, she said. The singer has found success in the perfume industry, creating a billion-dollar business featuring over 20 fragrances since the release of her first perfume, Curious, in 2004. A Revlon representative told InStyle magazine in 2018 that her fragrant concoctions have made more than $1 billion in sales. Not everything that Spears touches turns to gold. In 2002, she opened Nyla, an homage to New York and her home state of Louisiana in New York City. The restaurant was open for just a few months before Spears parted ways with management, according to MTV News. In June 2021, Britney broke her silence about her 13 years conservatorship during a 20-minute address to the court that was full of bombshell revelations. She said she felt enslaved by her father, adding that she had been forced to take lithium against her will, among other things. You know, fake it till you make it, but now I'm telling you the truth. I'm not happy. I can't sleep. I'm so angry, it's insane, she said. I cry every day. In August 2021, US confirmed that Britney was under investigation for battery after her housekeeper claimed that the performer slapped the cell phone out of her hands. In October 2023, Britney released her memoir, The Woman in Me. In a tell-all, Spears opened up about public and private struggles throughout her life, from her tumultuous romance with Timberlake to the ups and downs with her mom, dad, and younger sister. Toasting to you from over here. Happy birthday.